So before starting, you want to make sure that your brow area is not oily. So that's what I'm doing right here. You then want to go in and create a shape for your brow. So I pretty much go for the same shape every time. And as you guys can see, my eyebrows are very light, pretty thin. So this part is pretty easy for me. I don't have to groom my eyebrows a lot. I just use a eyebrow razor, and that pretty much gets the job done for me. So yeah, we're just creating a shape, and I will list the products that I use in the description box in case you guys want to use the same exact products that I'm using. I then go in with an angle brush, and I'm using the Crayon Case brow pomade. So what I like to do is create a line on top of my line, if that makes sense. So I'm just creating the lower line for my brows, and that'll just make sure for me that it's just neat. This is just the way I like to do my brows. So I like to start at the bottom, and then I'm gonna go at the top, create a line as well. That lets me know how thick or thin my eyebrows will be, and then once again it will let me know the shape of my brows. I then start to fill in my brows, and I like to start towards the middle and the back, and then I work my way towards the front. And I like to make sure that the ending of my brows is darker than the front of my brows. Like, I don't like my whole entire brow to be the same shade, just to help it get more of a natural look. But I go very light-handed when I get to the front of my brows. But you're just gonna shade it in and continue to shade until it is your desired look. And I try to be realistic here with the shading. My brows do take me a very long time sometimes to do them, only because I like them to look a certain way. So I just try to perfect it in the best way possible. And as you can see, I'm going in here with a pencil. This is an e.l.f. brow pencil. And I like to use a spoolie as well as the actual pencil itself to maybe get in any areas that I may have missed with my brow pomade. But I just like to finish off with the pencil. Don't have to use it all the time. Sometimes I just use my pomade and a regular spoolie, but sometimes I like to go in with the pencil as well. So it's all up to you, whatever is your preference. Pencils are definitely easier to work with than pomades though. Now I am taking a flat brush from Morphe. I have no idea what number this is. I'm very sorry. My sister had got me the Morphe brush set for Christmas last year, so it's just one of the brushes that's in my set. But I'm just taking that brush and I am smoothing out that concealer, not smoothing, blending out the concealer that's at the bottom of my brow, because you don't want to have that harsh line. And as far as the color, I like to use lighter colors because I typically will do my makeup. But it just depends on the type of look you want. If you want something more natural, you definitely go in with a color closer to your skin tone. And then here I'm using my actual foundation from NARS to clean up the top of my brow. So this is actually a lighter color, more closer to my skin tone, but that's just so I don't have that harsh concealer line or blending at the top of my brow. You want it to look as natural as possible. So I'm just blending until that concealer looks good. But that is it for this tutorial. I hope you guys learned something new. Thank you so much for watching.